It's heartbreaking when someone feels ashamed of their own workplace. An American Airlines flight attendant recently reached out for advice because they're embarrassed to be associated with the company. They don't feel proud of the service they're expected to provide and find it difficult to tell others about their job. This has led them to seriously consider switching to United or Delta, hoping to regain a sense of pride in their career. The flight attendant shared, "I absolutely love being a flight attendant and know this is the right career for me, but I'm not sure American Airlines is the right airline for me." They went on to explain how disappointed they are with American's reputation, which they feel has slipped far behind competitors like Delta and United. Even after flying non-revenue on those airlines, they see American as having given up on competing, delivering only the bare minimum. This feeling of not belonging and wanting pride in their work is what's driving their desire to jump ship. The advice they've received from others falls into three main categories. 1. You can't predict how an airline's future will unfold. While United and Delta are doing well now, that could change. Seniority is a huge factor because once you're locked in, it's tough to move. Airline reputations fluctuate, but seniority remains constant. Since this flight attendant is still new, they haven't lost much by considering a move, but it's a gamble. American could improve, or another airline could decline. 2. The window to switch airlines without major setbacks is limited to the first couple of years. If you move later, you start over at the bottom, which means lower pay and less desirable schedules. The seniority system can trap employees in jobs they dislike, so it's crucial to make a decision early. One experienced crew member advised, if you're going to leave, do it now. After 2 or 3 years, it's usually not worth it. All airlines offer the same job, just with different branding. Seniority is the only constant, so pick your airline quickly and stick with it. 3. Some suggest detaching emotionally from the airline's reputation and focusing solely on pay, work rules, and contract benefits. They argue that every airline has its ups and downs, and since the job is essentially the same everywhere, it's better not to take pride in the company, but rather in the paycheck and working conditions. While these perspectives might seem harsh or even toxic, they hold some truth. The seniority system benefits those with tenure, but can be a burden for newer employees. Labor contracts often pit groups of workers against each other, redistributing pay and work assignments rather than uniting employees against management. However, this situation also highlights a deeper issue. Employees want more than just wages and schedules. They want to feel part of something meaningful. This flight attendant's plea is a clear call for leadership, to inspire and provide a mission worth believing in. They ended their message with a poignant question. Do we think American Airlines will ever make a comeback? Interestingly, this dissatisfaction isn't about money. Flight attendants at American recently received significant raises under a new contract, yet some are still considering leaving. Meanwhile, United's flight attendants are still working under pre-pandemic wages due to a lack of a new contract. This shows that job satisfaction is about more than pay. It's about being part of a team that delivers something valuable and working alongside motivated colleagues. When coworkers shirk responsibilities, it not only increases the workload for others, but also diminishes the overall experience and morale. There's something fundamentally human about finding purpose and fulfillment through work. This is why ideas like universal basic income or the FIRE, financial independence retire early, movement can feel incomplete to many. They overlook the importance of meaningful work in our lives. Looking back, it's clear that American Airlines has struggled with its identity. Over 7 years ago, it was noted that the airline lacked a clear mission statement, leaving frontline employees confused about whether they were supposed to compete as an ultra-low-cost carrier like Spirit or Frontier or as a premium airline. This confusion was compounded by mixed messages from management. Today, American Airlines acknowledges that punctuality is just the baseline and that delivering a premium product is essential to justify higher fares and maintain financial health. But for this vision to succeed, top management must actively engage with frontline employees and sell this mission passionately. This is exactly what Oscar Munoz did when he became CEO of United Airlines. He inspired employees by showing them they were crucial to the airline's bright future. Unfortunately, Americans' leadership has often sent the opposite message, with past CEOs telling flight attendants they don't contribute to profits, which only deepens employee disengagement. So here's the big question. Can American Airlines turn things around and restore pride among its employees? Or is the damage too deep, pushing more crew members to jump ship? What do you think? Have you experienced similar feelings at your workplace? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss whether pride in your job is something companies can truly rebuild, or if it's lost forever once morale hits rock bottom.